Can you tell me about some feelings and impressions about the new Brunello di Montalcino 2014 and Rosso di Montalcino 2017?
To my mind, Brunello year was quite difficult, but difficult isn't not good. I'm thinking this wine are much more elegant. This wine are much more drinkable, and the main idea how to see the elegance and the power. If you can reduce the quantity of bottles, you can receive a very pleasant wine. If not, it's quite difficult. As to Rosso, it's an everyday wine, so we can just enjoy it from tomorrow. And as to Rosso, also I prefer small producers with a heart.
We just tasted the Brunellos and I'm just tasting the Reservas. And the Reservas are which one I have tasted until yet. They were very fine, very smooth, with fine tannins and fruity and very good to drink. The Brunellos, I think it was a difficult year for the producers. There are some one of them are a little bit too sweet, a little bit overdone, but the really good producers have made a really good job, and I think it would be a great year for the Brunello. Of course, I think it was a difficult year for the Brunello.
You know, I think 17 Rosso is very good. Some of them are excellent. Some of the 13 are pretty good. 2014 has been slightly disappointing to me. I think it was a poor year and many producers have not been able to come up to the standard. But a few of them are just phenomenal, very good. So it's a kind of varying vintage, 2014. Some are good, some are not so good. And some are excellent as always, you know. So.
Okay, Brunello 14, I think it has a very nice and fresh fruit. And I think the best wines showing the potential of the Sangiovese and the expression of Sangiovese. So very nice fruit, good acidity and nice to drink. Not overdone, not too heavy, like 2012, for example. That's the contrary year. And Reserva 13, quite impressed. Full-bodied wines and quite nice wines, yeah. And to keep it in the cellar for some years and drink it in maybe 10 years.
It's interesting vintage of finding a lot of interesting wines. It's been a good tasting so far today.
Is it like you expected, or?
It's about what I expected. It's I don't know that it's necessarily a great vintage, but there's a lot of good value there, I think, for sure.
I think Anata is very straight, not a big year, so to say, but very typical Sangiovese type wines with sometimes good elegance and also with a good Brunello note, but not that heavy, not that deep, like years with 5 stars. A bit more drinkable, a bit more pleasant now to drink, and on the whole, very good Sangiovese style.